Hello, everyone. Welcome to part 2 of the Gilded City Flames of Vengeance. This is our capstone adventure for the Gilded City crew. Hope you're all enjoying our explosive start to this short capstone campaign. And if you are, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. With all that, let's go ahead and dive on into tonight's episode. Last time, Fearkindler and the Red Wizards of Thay have officially launched their plot to attack Waterdeep. As part of the plan, the Red Wizards attacked Blackstaff Amos Durant's Wizard Tower, injured Octavia, and stole the Dragon Staff. Amos brought the rest of the party back to Waterdeep to ask them for help and send them after the Red Wizards, who've taken the staff to the elemental plane of fire in an attempt to destroy it. Arriving by a dam blocking a river of lava, the party immediately got drawn into combat. So that is where we left off. And we are at the top of the initiative order in round 3. But first, I did realize that Nyx, you had a spell affect you that I forgot to trigger the effect on at the beginning of your turn. So this is something that's going to happen to you every turn until, the Lich is not a problem anymore. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and trigger it for round 2, and then we'll just try to remember for it to happen this round on round 3. So you take 14 points of necrotic damage. And when that happened, and we're gonna say it happened a while ago.
Evade that or anything.
Nope, the spell's already on you. It's already affecting you. So as you felt that happen, you felt some of your life force get sucked away, and you could almost see the life force disappear over the top of the wall in the direction of the Lich.
Imagine they have to make a dexterity saving throw for that, right?
Nope, that was a Constitution saving throw back when you had to take it. So, okay. So, with that, for real now, we are on Octavia's turn.
Octavia's turn.
So I would like to hold my spell time stop until I get to the top of the dam with Artemis.
Yep. Yeah, okay. Sure, go for it. Absolutely.
Thanks.
Great. Right, yeah, you have 9th level spells now.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I guess you don't want to move either. Okay.
No, I'm gonna stay next to Artie.
Penny, that's your turn.
I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp on myself.
Okay, what does that do?
I move 90 feet to a space I can see.
Okay.
I'm just making sure.
Don't forget, as you learned last time, there is a ruler feature.
I know, and yes, and I will use my ruler feature. Why does it make me do this thing though? Okay, never mind. Can you see it?
I can't see the ruler.
Oh, okay. Well, then why is there
It's
a
for
feature?
your eyes only.
For my eyes
You
only.
can measure.
Okay, I'm gonna go to this cannon thingy right here. Hold on, I'm clicking it. No, I'm not. Select. That's where
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. Yep, and that's all I can do, I think. Oh, wait! No. Yeah, that's all I can do, because that's a spell.
Oh, wait, what?
I was gonna say I can move, but I don't know.
You can move. Yeah.
No,
Okay. You can also stay there.
I'm gonna stay there.
Any bonus actions?
No, I'm not gonna action surge.
Okay.
Well, maybe I should.
Is
Maybe
hiding
that's
a bonus action?
Hiding?
It's a bonus action for rogues.
Okay.
Maybe I should action surge now.
Up to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I will action surge and try to shoot
Okay.
the lich and see what happens.
You action surge and you're gonna shoot the lich. Go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Okay. Okay. Well, one of them was a nat 1, so that one doesn't hit.
Okay.
But then the other one is a 13 plus 13. That's the lowest.
Okay. Then both of them would hit, but I would like you to actually, the lich is going to spend a reaction to cast a little spell at you and force you to make the lower of those two at disadvantage. So roll again to see if it's a lower number
Okay.
than 13.
I got you, yeah. I was 13 again. So 13
Okay.
plus 13.
Doesn't matter, both still hit him.
Okay.
Go ahead and make your damage rolls.
All right, the first one is... Hello? Okay, the first one is 16. And then 21.
So you shoot the lich twice. Yeah, you cast the spell, you teleport up. As you land, you open fire on the lich. One of the shots goes wide, disappears behind the wall, but you can now see the dragon staff hovering in this sort of set of arcane runes over the lake of lava behind the dam, and lava getting sucked into it. And you can see that it's now like starting to crack and glow white hot.
Okay, I'm gonna yell out, "Not looking good up here!"
Okay, great. And anything else for you? Okay. It's the whites' turns. Boo, boo. Well, these guys have now seen that they have company on top of the wall here, so they're going to do something about that. So these two are gonna. These two are going to start to close in on you, Penny, and then open fire with their heavy crossbows at you in transit. So the first one, that is a 13 to hit.
No.
And then the second one was a natural 20.
Well,
So-
yes.
So you're going to okay, so you're going to take 23 points of piercing damage as well as 26 points of poison damage.
Too much.
That was from the first white. The second white. going to fire his crossbows at you. That is a 15 to hit
No.
and a 23 to hit.
Shield.
Okay.
Crossbows? Plural?
Yeah.
Are these motherfuckers dual wielding heavy crossbows?
No, they're just they can just fire their heavy crossbow.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn.
No, they can
That's
just
my new
fire it
character.
twice. They can just fire it twice.
Interesting.
Double barrel crossbows.
Okay, next up is the one that's slowed. Well, actually, both these guys up top are slowed.
Thank goodness.
Matt,
Yeah,
remind
good
me,
invest.
do they have half movement when they're slowed?
Yes.
I think when they're slowed, they can't act.
When they're slowed, they jump off dams.
Yeah, actually. And then first they repair dragon staffs, and then they jump off dams.
And they leave behind health potions.
Yeah. And then they pat me on the head and say, "You're doing a great job, Penny. Don't worry about it."
Words of affirmation.
Yeah.
It's in the fine print.
That's their love language.
Okay, the first slowed one is gonna run as if through molasses towards Penny as well, and fire its crossbow just the once, because it's slowed,
It's a loser.
and that's 10. So, the other slowed white is not even gonna bother trying to close on Penny. What's our distance here? Okay, so the question is, does he have line of sight on Nyx from there?
No. He does not.
Evens or odds?
Even.
Okay, he does not have line of sight on Nyx,
Cool.
so he's gonna fire at Bowmin instead.
Oh. No, wait, he can
Wow.
have line of sight on me.
No, too
Wow.
late! Too late!
Wow.
Bowmin falls into the lava.
No.
Okay, Bowmin does a 24 hit.
Yeah, a 24 hits.
Okay, that's
Shield.
kind of what I thought.
Do you want
Um,
it? Don't. That both.
You're about to die.
It's gonna be minimal damage.
2 piercing damage. That was just 2 piercing damage on that one.
Right.
So really bad roll.
Bowmin just coughing up blood. It's fine. It's
And 9 poison damage. And I do want to note here, by the way, everybody who's taken hits from these shots, you can feel like the poison coating these bolts feels like you've all taken poison damage before. This feels
Like a spa day.
particularly bad,
I would like to.
as if it's almost eating away at your soul itself.
I would like. You already rolled damage. I just have too many things to look through to remember what they do. You want me to decrease your damage?
No, I'm okay.
Are you sure?
I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
That's a
Blood
you
pouring
call,
from his
Kelly.
ears.
You're not allowed to look at my combat tracker to see how much health people have. Oh my god!
I have new power.
No, you don't.
Third screen.
I can't believe you guys are having a fight. Kelly,
I
do you
can't
feel
believe
safe?
it took her this long to do it, and I can't believe Ben hasn't figured it
Because
out
I
yet.
First time
implicitly
you
trust
see me.
my wife. Because I implicitly trust my wife not to cheat at Dungeons and Dragons.
I knew he was bad. I just needed to check the number.
So what are you? You can ask him for the number.
No, I'm gonna use the portion.
She already knows.
Stars. And oh wait, hang on. No, just kidding.
Wait, you keep
It
track
was
of our
2
health too?
piercing damage and
Yeah.
9 poison
But
damage.
now that I read it again, it's only for attack rolls, saving throws, or ability checks. And I don't get there fast enough before you roll damage.
Hey, it's in the past. All right.
Just like
Bowman's-
Bowmin.
It's
Oh,
not
I just
worth
like
fighting
Bowmin.
over.
I need to remember to do this. I'm writing myself a note. Okay.
Okay.
I will do it. Just have to remember.
Okay. Okay, so these two whites over here, the remaining two whites, they are gonna clamber over the barrier and get to the very edge of the sort of
Dangerous.
rock face here.
I think
What
they're falling now.
We got one guy's.
There's too many people going. I feel like it's one of our turns now.
Well, if we would kill one of them, there would be less people going.
Okay, well, I'm sorry that you're not even on the fucking dam.
So these two guys are going to fire their bows at Nyx. Their crossbows at Nyx, but it is at disadvantage because they're still a little bit outside of the range. So Nyx, the first one's a 15.
No.
Second one is also 15. Third attack is a natural 1. Fourth attack is the 13. Not going to do it. I am going to shift my screen back because I don't
You
like
won't
that position.
look at
Don't
it.
look at it.
Wow.
Okay. Well, that's it. That's it for those guys. Artemis, it's your turn.
Yeah, about a mile south. I'm gonna look at Jinarra as I'm like backing up towards Octavia. Jinarra, you got that?
It would actually, I think, be good if you two could get some distance away from me.
That's not a lot. What is that smell? Octavia, did you change your perfume?
I think that's the thing we need to be focused. Can we get up there, please?
Yeah, it smells really great. Yeah, take my arm. You're doing great for having like been almost dead 2 seconds ago. Like
Yeah, you look good. Thank you.
just like. All right. Anyway, good luck, Jinarra. Don't blow up everything. And we will dimension door up to the dam.
All right, put yourself where you are, and I suppose once he lands in position, Octavia, you can put yourself right next to him.
You know what's funny? Is I definitely picked a spot where someone is now standing.
You can pick a different spot. You don't have to see the location for dimension door.
I know.
Just like anywhere in the general area is fine.
Okay, here we
Yeah.
go. Boonk. Right in the middle of everything.
Perfect.
They already went. It's fine.
Okay. This will trigger Octavia's held action of time stop. So you cast time stop.
Cast time stop.
So walk us through the text of the spell.
Text of the spell says you briefly stop the flow of time for everyone but yourself. No time passes for other creatures while you take 1d4 plus 1, and I rolled a 4, so 5 turns in a row. Thanks, Ben. During which you can use actions and move as normal. Spell ends if one of the actions you use during this period or any effects that you create during this period affect a creature other than you or an object being worn or carried by someone other than you. In addition, the spell ends if I move to a place more than 1,000 feet from the location cast.
Okay.
Imagine the shenanigans that could be done with this spell.
Yeah. 5 turns. Turn number 1. Action, movement, bonus action. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going to move. What is my distance? I don't think I can quite make it, but I'm going to use all of my movement and then my bonus action to dash to move
Well, I think it'd be your action to dash. But...
Okay, action to dash, and then I'm going to move here.
Right. Is there
That's turn 1.
That's turn 1. Any bonus action for turn 1, or is that it?
Nope, that's going to be it for turn 1.
Okay, turn 2.
Turn 2, I would like to grab the dragon staff because it is not being held, right?
It is not being held. It is in a series of arcane sigils. So what I'm going to need from you, this is going to be an action, and it's going to be, I'm going to say, a contested Arcana check.
Okay.
for you to wrench it out of the arcane sigils designed by the Lich. So I'm just gonna quickly set the DC for this. And you just need to beat the DC. Now the good news is it's only turn number 2, so you have
A couple
multiple
tries.
chances to try.
You don't have a bardic inspiration from me, do you?
I do not.
Oh, except I did roll a natural 20 for a total of 31 is the DC.
I don't think I can beat that.
If you roll a natural 20, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
All right.
Because my Arcana check is just a +5.
Channeling a nat 20 for you.
Yeah, if there's anyone that could do it.
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
That's
All
a nat
right.
20.
It worked.
Oh,
It
nice.
worked.
You can
Nice.
you can feel the arcane will of the Lich pushing against you as you reach through these runes. You see in the time stop, you see the Lich's eyes looking at you, like moving as slow as molasses, trying to track what you're doing, but he can't move through the time soup that he finds himself in. You reach into the runes, you yank the staff out. The staff is blindingly hot as you grab it. And that's cocked. And you're going to take a total of 13 fire damage.
I'll
But
take. I have
you-
resistance.
You have the dragon staff, so it's half that, it's 6.
Okay, great. Cool. That's turn 2.
That's turn 2.
Turn 3. I
Well,
would
you
like.
still have movement on turn 2.
Oh yeah, turn 2. Because.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna move back. Can I get that far? No, I don't think I can. Okay, I think I can get 30 feet. So I can move to here. And then
Turn
turn
3.
3.
Turn 3.
Turn 3. I'm gonna move back a little bit further.
Okay.
And then I would like to cast Disintegrate, which is a 8th level spell,
Okay.
on the bridge, on the dam, located here.
Okay, what area of effect does disintegrate cover when it targets an object? Hold on. I got Jesus Christ, this is such a big thing.
It says I can target a object,
Right.
an
So-
object or creation. It doesn't really give a size.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Okay, if the target is a huge or larger object or creation of force, the spell disintegrates a 10-foot cube portion of it.
That's
So
fine.
the area of effect here is going to be. Where do you want it?
Like there, down.
There, down. Do you want it like under? It's right now. It's just between the enemies. Do you want it under?
Underneath the Lich, at least.
Yeah, you could get the Lich and this guy.
Yeah, I'll
Oh.
do that.
Okay, yeah, 10 by 10 by 10. The spell hits. You see it start to disintegrate, but because time is stopped, it isn't disintegrating yet. You can just see like this
Okay.
whole a big chunk of the dam has just turned into dust, but the dust has not
Fallen.
started slipping away yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was turn. Was that 3?
Or
That
disintegrate.
was turn 3.
That was.
That was turn
Where
3.
did I cast? Okay.
So
So that is gonna be. Do you need the damage on that one?
no, because an
Because
object
it's an object, so it just
just
hits.
disintegrates.
Okay,
Uh,
cool.
yeah.
So then because I can't really move anybody else.
You could end this time stop early if you want. If you have a potion, you could take a potion. But you have two more full turns of time stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one more turn to cast Chain Lightning. I think I can hit the Lich, and then if I do it at, I think I have an 8th level slot because I did the other one at 7. If this one is, how many creatures can I hit?
Okay, so you
I'm
said
sorry.
what? You're casting it at
Chain Lightning at 8th.
At 8. So
It's targets +2.
it would be +2, and so it's the target plus
3
3
bolts
at
plus
6
2.
plus 2 more. So a
So
total of 5 bolts.
5. Okay, so can I hit the Lich first?
Uh-huh.
The guy next to him.
Yeah.
So I think I can hit the 5 around him if that
Yeah.
measurement's right, and maybe. No, not quite the pink one, I don't think. Oh wait, it's 35.
Okay, but
Yeah.
you should be able to get the other 4 humans and the white that's hanging back there.
Yeah.
This will end the time stop, but you cast
Yes.
the spell. Since it's time stop, I don't think I get to make a saving throw. Because I think.
But no, because if.
All right, I'll make the saving throws.
Okay. Because once I do an action that affects somebody else, the time stop ends.
The time stop ends. Right.
So
okay.
This would affect them ending the time stop so they can react.
Okay.
The one slow guy has a -2 to dex saves.
Right. So the Lich got a 16 on his dex save.
It's a 20 to save.
So that's a failure. The other humans. Okay. Not feeling great about this. 13, 8, 13, and 12.
That's
so
none.
They all fail. And then the white. -2. Okay. So the white got a 17.
Okay, so they all fail and take 44 lightning damage.
Okay. Great. Wow. What a fucking held action. All right. Let me.
And the bridge is disintegrating, so they might be falling into their deaths.
Let me describe what happens here. After I input all of the damage. Is this one?
They're all dead.
Okay.
Yeah, we can sum.
Here's what you see happen. And actually, I'm going to replace this AoE with a different one. So, you all, those of you who are at the top of the wall, trying to clock what's happening is basically impossible. You just see Octavia turns into a blur from your point of view for a split second. She just turns into a blur. And when she comes back into vision, you see that she's got the dragon staff. It's gone from over there. You didn't see her take it. It's just gone from over there. Suddenly, as she comes back into your vision, she casts this insane lightning spell, which hits the Lich and then shoots out from the Lich and hits the guys around him. As that lightning is still active, the ground underneath the Lich and that cultist turns into dust and slides into the lake of lava behind. The guy behind the Lich, he just fully falls into the lava and is dead.
Aw.
The other guys are disintegrated by the lightning.
Thick.
Perfect.
Nice.
Oops. No.
And
One of the guys was Fear Kindler in disguise.
one of the guys was Fear Kindler in disguise. The Lich does start to fall, but then you see he like hovers a little bit. So the Lich can fly. So he does not fall into the lava, but real huge big brain play by Octavia with the time stop there. Artemis, let's have the rest of your turn, because your turn's not technically over.
How the fuck can I be inspiring after that? I'm just gonna like look at her, look at Octavia, and look at Penny, and like, holy shit. I get what you see in her now. She's fucking hot.
I don't know what you're implying.
Uh,
We're in the middle of a battle. I don't know what's happening here. I've lost
you
control of the
smell
room.
Penny has to go to counseling.
I can't cast any spells. My only bonus actions. Oh, I have movement. Jesus.
Sure do.
How can I? Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I mean, that's the exact same amount of. I don't want to leave that guy's opportunity, give him an opportunity attack. We are going to. We're gonna jump forward. And I'm going to be. This doesn't matter. But I am going to. Oh God, no! The people behind. How do I protect Octavia right now? I'll go to here and I'll kind of stand in between Lich and Octavia.
Great.
And bonus action, I'm going to point at the Lich. Eyes will flare blue. I'm going to put a Hexblade's Curse
Great.
on the Lich.
Great. Amazing. Lich is Hexblade cursed. Sorry, I just gotta make it so I can actually get to the Lich. There we go. Okay, that should do it. All right, now that brings us to the Torminox turns. Or the one Torminox, because the other one's dead. And the one has Jinarra grappled here. So it's going to. It's gonna just start like thrashing you in its little like mouth arm. So first attack is not great, 16.
That does not hit.
Okay, so it's thrashing you around, but you're like managing to shift in its grip so that you don't get like slammed on the ground. Second one is better, that's a 19.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay, so you do take. You do take 18 bludgeoning damage from that one. And then it's going to tighten its grip on you, and the teeth are gonna like try to like pierce you. So that is a natural one. So you feel arcane energy like surround you and form a shell around you to prevent the teeth from like piercing your skin for now. And you just hear in the back of your head Hope say, "I'm with you as always."
How is it looking? Is it looking?
It's not looking great, but it's also not looking like it looks like it could probably take more than one hit, but it's not looking great.
Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. That's a save from me, yes.
Yes.
What is the save?
Dexterity. Needs to be a 16.
I feel like that's kind of hard when you're holding the person down. The Hellish Rebuke you. How are you gonna dodge that?
What's the number that I need to get?
16.
16. That's a failure.
34 points of damage.
All right, nice.
Done got rebuked.
He did get rebuked.
Hellish like.
Hellish.
Spell.
Yes. And unfortunately for him, he is not immune to fire damage. So,
Dude, he picked a bad place to hang out.
yeah. Well, he doesn't live here. He was brought here by the Red Wizards.
She doesn't even go here.
Go here.
All right, Bowmin, that's your turn.
All right. Nyx.
Yeah.
Real quick. Does Nyx want to be on top of the wall?
I'm like 15 feet from being on top of the wall.
Well, Bowman's gonna fly up.
Oh,
and
like an
Bowman
yeah.
has canonically been able to fly with you several times.
Sure,
Sure.
yeah.
I'll take a lift up the last little bit.
Yep. All right, cool. So Bowman's gonna take his full. It's 60 feet with flying, right?
Yeah.
Bowman's gonna land right here. Nyx, you can come along. Put yourself anywhere around.
I didn't do that.
I did that.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa.
I have the power.
That's
Look
good.
at me. I'm the DM now. Have the guys in front of Bowman now, have either of them taken any damage yet? Or they have?
Yeah.
Oh, they have? Okay. Bowman's gonna use his bonus action and do Thunder Smite.
Okay.
And then he's gonna do.
That was not much damage.
Oops, sorry. Hit cast. Didn't mean to do that.
That's fine.
And he's gonna hit the orange one with his crowbar. Real quick.
With the crowbar or with your axe?
Sorry, axe. His great axe. Thank you. They're not actually like damage wise. They're not that bad. The hit is a little bit
Right. The great axe is a +2, so.
All right. Oh, that fell out. Oof, this might miss. Does a 28 hit?
What do you think?
Oof, I guess I'll go try again. All right. Do you want to just roll the check the save real quick for Thunderous Smite, which is a strength saving throw of 19.
I mean, just give me the damage first.
Yeah.
And we'll see if it's even necessary.
Okay.
It's probably not getting it though.
From the axe, it is 21.
Okay.
From the Thunder Smite, it's 7.
Yeah, it's a dead white. You send him tumbling backward into the river of lava below.
Okay. I'm going to use my second attack, and I'm going to attack the other one.
Go for it.
Oh, so good. It wants to land on 20, but it doesn't. I hate it. But that is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Max damage from the Great Axe at 22.
Okay.
And we're going to do Improved Divine Smite, because I hit you anyways. That's 2 from improved divine smite.
That'll do it.
That's it.
Yep. These guys were already damaged, so.
All right. Guess that is bonus action and action. So
Great. All right. Jinarra, your turn.
Cool. Since my friends are out of the way, I am going to cast Thunderstep to teleport out of there.
Great.
Can you, how far away is, go to you, Bowmin, and do 60 feet from you towards me. 60 feet.
right here.
Yeah, I want to go up at an angle because I think I can get 90 feet. Oh yeah, but I can't see that. Never mind. I was trying to heal you at the same time as my
Don't.
bonus
Yeah,
action.
don't.
All right, I'm gonna teleport up, and there's a wall, so just put me over the wall, like there-ish.
Like here or here?
I can't see that.
Here. Just screen.
Where the wall is.
Okay. The cliff.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I need the dude that was holding me to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
DC is 16.
Coming right up.
Jinarra can fly.
That's an 18.
That's an 18. All right, you're gonna take half damage. Oh, not the best roll. Oh, it's only 9 damage.
That's fine. It's looking extremely rough. It's still up, but it's rough. Not that you see this, because you bang, like thunderous noise as you teleport up into the air, like over the top of the wall. You're now hovering over the cliff up here, and you can see your friends up at the top of the wall as well.
Oh, wait, I can fly. You're right, and I haven't done my movement. Can you fly me closer to Bowmin?
Do you want to be on the wall?
I can fly. I don't need to be on the wall. I just want to be over something in case the spell drops.
Okay. Right there sound good? That's as close as you can get with still not being over lava.
I don't think I can get that far because I'm starting here.
Yeah, but you're in the air. You can fly. 60 feet gradual. You can get that way. You'll fly.
Yes, but I'm here. Not there.
My bad. Okay, right there.
Yep, and then fly me to there. Yeah, that's fine. And I'm gonna bonus action and heal you a little bit. So you're gonna heal 7 damage.
Woo!
Right.
No, I'm starting to feel a lot better. My nasal cavities are literally clear right now.
Yep.
It's
All right, Nyx, that's your turn.
Okay. So there's the Lich and this guy. This pink guy left,
Yeah.
right?
Up at the top, yeah.
Okay. My friends are not close enough together for me to just poof us out of there.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Nope. I don't think so either.
I don't know. I don't know what the how big the plane shift. Right? Is that what I would have to do? Or teleportation? I don't.
You would have to plane shift.
Okay, yeah. I don't even know what that entails at the moment. So I am gonna probably just go run up to this guy that's slowed.
Go for it.
And I'm gonna attack him.
Go for it. Make your attack roll. He gets a negative to his AC, right?
Yeah. -2.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit?
Yeah, that hits. And you can have your sneak attack because you have a friend in melee.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Oh God, there's so many things. in here that I can't find what I need. You know what? We're just gonna do this. Because it's easy. Okay, so 19 plus 8.
Yeah, that's a dead white.
Cool.
Aye.
This battle swung pretty dramatically in
Yeah.
the other direction.
Once Octavia took 5 turns, it was like, oh, okay.
But you do take.
Hang on. I would like to. I don't even know if I'll need it, but I'm gonna bonus action steady aim for the lich.
Okay. You do take 8 points of necrotic damage, and you see some of your vitality get sucked out of you and travel directly into the
not
lich.
steady aim. I'm gonna bonus action hide. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna run over here.
Okay.
Behind this crate.
Great.
Or no, I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
Sorry. You said 8.
8.
The rest of the battle is Nyx just running from location to location, being like, I'm gonna hide. No, actually, I'm gonna hide over here. I'm gonna hide over here.
Actually, I want to hide over here.
Really? Bathroom? Anyone?
You need to make a stealth check.
Yes, make a stealth check for me.
Do you really need me to make a stealth check?
Do it anyway. You could always roll it. Well, no, you can't roll in that.
I can't roll that one. 38. Nope, 36.
Okay. You feel pretty well hidden.
I feel like my friends are gonna forget me here if I wasn't their ride home.
Maybe.
Even though I'm right behind Artemis.
Okay.
Can't trust him.
With that, it is the Lich's turn. The Lich is going to, first of all, fly out of the way of the hole in the ground. And he's like hovering in the air. And he looks he looks at you, Octavia, and says, well, that was a very clever bit of spell work. But Saztam will have what he wants. And right now, that means what that dragon wants. Give me the staff! And he thrusts out his hand, and a spiral of necrotic energy shoots towards you, Octavia. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Can I use my reaction? Wait, because it's not an attack roll.
Not an attack roll.
I'm trying to see if my convergent future helps me at all. If I do terrible, maybe. It's Constitution.
Constitution.
Also, this time I'm using the Portent of Stars, so also roll a d10 and add it to whatever you get.
Also roll a d10. Okay, so I got a 17 on the dice, which is a 20,
Okay.
plus 10 on the
plus a
d10.
Yeah.
So 30.
30. Okay, so you definitely succeed your saving throw. So that's good. Okay, so the total damage would have been
2.
Total damage would have been 60 necrotic damage, halved to 30 necrotic damage, as this whirl of horrible, life-draining necrotic energy slams into you. You almost feel as if you are rapidly dehydrating from the attack.
Mhm.
And that's, I think, all the Lich can do on this turn.
That's it.
Just that one,
Just
big spell.
Drainer.
It's the remaining Wobula's turn. Yeah,
Is
bet
it-
you forgot about these guys down at the bottom.
Can they do anything?
Yeah, wait, what can they do?
He can shoot an arrow. He can shoot his magic arrow. All right, let me check the range towards.
Is there only one Wobula left?
There's only one Wobolo.
Okay.
Aw.
Unfortunate.
The last
guy.
Wobula!
Oh, well,
He's
no,
all
Sounds like a
alone.
children's story.
Oh my god. You guys, I have such good news.
Oh no.
Both Penny and Bowmin are within the normal range of the
Oh,
Wolfless magic bow
no.
thing.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
hit me, Mr. Wobula!
All right. First one's going to be against Penny.
Within range?
My God.
What the?
Normal range is 150.
Eh.
We
You
gotta
got
get Penny this gun.
That is a 19 to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
I still have my shield up.
Second attack. Oh, that's right. Second attack is against Bowmin. That was a natural 20.
No.
Fuck!
Oh.
Look,
Wait. No,
we
no,
got
no, no.
Jinarra nearby. We've got Jinarra
All
nearby.
right, got luck. I'm re-rolling.
I don't want nat 20 against Bowmin.
That was a 29. So better than a nat 20.
Yeah, that hits though.
29?
Can I convergent future that one as a reaction?
Sure, what does that do?
When you're a creature you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, an ability check, or saving throw.
This
No,
thing's
it's not.
more
It's
than
not
60 feet
60.
away
Never
from
mind.
you.
I can't do it. Damn it.
Bowmin,
Okay.
are
Alright.
you dead?
Bowmin,
Sorry.
There's no
you're
damage
going to
yet.
take.
Down.
You're going to take 19 piercing damage.
Can I uncanny dodge that?
Yeah, you can actually.
Okay.
Nice.
So you have that to 9.
9.
Um,
Just a clatter of
plus
arthur.
an additional, and you are going to be able to half this additional too, but plus an additional 11 psychic damage halved to 5
Okay.
psychic
Are you
damage.
still up?
I'm still up. Bowman's still kicking. There's
He's-
it's just fumes in the chamber at this point, but
All
he's
right.
still moving.
It does have a third attack.
No.
Nope.
Gonna fire at Bowmin again.
No.
Oh.
Why? Why not me? I'm literally right here. That's
Penny's
sexist.
closer.
26 against
sexist.
Bowmin.
And homophobic.
Why do you want
19
Bowmin to
piercing damage.
And he's down.
Okay, yeah, the psychic damage wouldn't matter. All right, Bowmin is unconscious.
die? Why?
Nope.
That felt
Oh,
like
the X is so brutal.
You have
He's
1
not.
point.
Sorry, he's not. He's at 1 because of relentless endurance, but
That's right. He's at 1 hit point. That's right, because he's a half orc. All right, so actually he's at 1 hit point, not unconscious, but he is still standing.
Can the
How do I
X
get
go
it back
away,
up?
please?
Heal yourself, like,
oh yeah, right. Thank you.
yep. That's kind of the Wobula's turn.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all. These
Whoa.
fire elementals honestly can't do much, but they're gonna start making their way up there. Nope, I'm on the rule.
Can they climb the dam?
Can they swim upriver? Like
They
the Zora
can.
up the
They're
waterfall?
still not gonna have enough distance, but
Just around the river bend. Okay, so we gotta deal with them soon.
That's too quick.
well, it's using its action to dash.
Oh, okay. How is it gonna get up?
It's swimming up the waterfall. I guess it's what's gonna have to happen is it's gonna have to pop out on the other side of the dam.
Oh,
But
okay.
that's how it can get there, so that's what it's doing.
That is gonna scare the shit out of Artemis.
Yeah.
Because we don't see it swimming up the dam.
All right. So those guys all moved and dashed, and then the other humans are gone. They no longer exist. So
Aw.
Poor woman.
poor humans. That's gonna bring us back to the top of the initiative order. Octavia, it is your turn.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. Nope. Can't cast that one because that's concentration. That.
Can you still climb up walls? No issue.
I can't climb up walls, but I can get up there if I'm the only one left with the flying thing. Don't worry about it for me.
I'm just gonna do magic missile at 4th level, all at the Lich.
Go for it.
So
Give me the
that's
damage.
so it's 3 plus 3, so 6. Is it okay? So that's 3. Three plus 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2.
Which
A
is
million.
So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 plus 6. So 17.
17. Okay. So you let out torrent of magic missiles shoot out of your hand. They go loop around Artemis and then all home in and hit the Lich right in the chest. Who sort of floats back slightly backward from the force of the impact. Okay.
And then is Jinarra in the air right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to just use my movement to get back over by Bowmin.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get like off this bridge.
Sure.
That's it.
Okay. Penny, that's your turn.
Okay. I'm trying to remember. Okay, I feel like last session I said I was going to use lightning bolt and then I didn't.
Last session.
You did not use lightning bolt.
Okay.
I don't
Okay. All right. Then I want to go here and then cast lightning bolt at the Lich.
Go for it.
And now hear me out.
Hmm.
He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Correct.
However, I just saw this thing on my features that
Okay.
says when I hit a creature with a weapon attack, which I did my last turn,
Mm-hmm.
it has disadvantage on the next saving throw it makes against a spell I cast before the end of my next turn.
Correct.
So theoretically, he's rolling with disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay.
The Lich, however, has advantage on saving throws to all spells. So it's just going to be a flat check, but you've negated the advantage.
Well, great. I'm glad that
That's still
great.
That's still good.
How cool for him.
Okay, that's a 13.
So he failed.
He fails.
Oh no. Okay. 6, 12, 17, 21, 24, 28. Okay. 31, 33 damage.
33 lightning damage. You load up the lightning launcher. It glows along the sides of it. Bolt of lightning shoots out, hits the Lich, and crackles through the air, the plane of fire, as the Lich takes this massive lightning bolt to the chest.
And then I'd like to step back where I was. And then can I bonus action and second wind to regain health?
You sure can.
Okay. I'm getting back 21 health.
Great.
That's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Oh my god, 2 of the whites are still alive, you guys. they're just way down here and can't do anything. So they're gonna start making their way back.
Like, I can't believe we fucking broke our ankles to come all the way down here.
Now we have to go back.
They have to use double movement to climb to the top, and are gonna have to use their action to dash, but they can make it like here.
At least they got good insurance policies.
Well, they are undead, so
yeah.
Artemis, that's your turn.
Jesus. Every single plan that I had falls apart. I'm right next to Nyx.
Mhm.
I just kind of look over at Nyx.
Do you know that?
They're like, oh, that's true. I have no
What
idea
is
where
he
Nyx.
hiding from your friend?
I step on Nyx accidentally. I'm just kidding.
You look over and you go, oh shit.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Table talk. Are we looking to kill the Lich so that we don't have to deal with him later? Because he'll come back if we don't kill him.
Yeah.
We haven't stopped combat, and he really wants the staff. So
Really wants. All right. How many? 2 fire guys, 3 fire guys. The thing that can't reach us. The whites. Bowmin undead.
Okay, clarification. Haven't died.
Haven't died.
Haven't died.
It's like we can still hear his voice.
I ain't dead yet.
God, I haven't just used my sword in so long. Geez. But if we're gonna be here, I gotta get this spell up. I'm going to step forward, and address the Lich and say, what the hell am I gonna say? Clearly you are outmatched. So how about you just go home, report back to the dragon, and hope it doesn't eat you.
I have not lost yet.
All right.
You still have fly too. Artemis.
Yeah. Then we're gonna have a dramatic arty moment and say, great, well, you haven't even seen my final form. And I will just I will stretch out my arms and just start to levitate a little bit. The sword will just coalesce into my hands, just kind of appear, and I will swing it around a little bit like Steel Windstrike, but there is a flash as blue fiery wings kind of erupt from my back.
Okay.
And give a couple flaps, and then they begin to spin around, the flames spinning about, and circling and going around, and then they will begin to coalesce around my head and begin to form a flaming crown, with I believe it is 7 different lights, brilliant like stars going around my head as I'm going to cast Crown of Stars.
Okay.
Yes, it is 7. Yeah, 7 star-like motes of light appear above my head and orbit until the spell ends. Now the question is, can I immediately use a bonus action to do anything with this spell? Yes, because it's not casting a spell. So let me make a little tally here for how many. I am going to just kind of close the distance a little bit. Oopsie, I just hit something. Don't know what that was rolling for. And I will get there, and one of these little lights is going to spin and then fire off at him. And that is 4d12 radiant damage.
Okay.
Oh, I have to hit. I have to hit first. Sorry,
That's
new
what
spell.
you rolled for.
Oh, is that what I rolled for?
I don't know. But
That's
you
nice.
you can roll your Yeah, roll your d20.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and roll to hit now. First.
Go for it.
Natural 20.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that'll do it. That
Okay.
will in fact do
So
it.
that's at least 48 radiant damage. And let's see. Let me gather my. I don't ever roll d12s. 1, 2, 3, and where's another one? You guys. 4. Whee! 6, 9, 11, 18. 8 plus 18 is 59 points of radiant damage.
Total.
Total, yeah.
A lot of damage. All right.
That's a lot.
Blast of radiant energy shoots from this magical crown of stars you've gathered around you and slams into the Lich, eating away at his undead essence. But his skeletal hands reach forward as he starts chanting in the language of Thay.
Is he casting a spell?
It's he can't. It's not his turn yet. This is flavor. He's getting ready for his turn.
Oh, okay.
He's just warming up.
He's preparing for casting a spell on his turn.
Warming up. Action, bonus action. I am going to. I'll get even closer. I'll go there. That's kind of in line of sight. Standing between people. Still kind of dramatically hovering. That is Artie.
Great. It's the Torminox's turn. He's way down at the bottom, but he's gonna do his best, you guys.
You got it, buddy.
Yeah, he do got it. And by he do got it, I mean he's gonna start.
Isn't there a wall?
There is a wall, so
Oh no, a wall.
30 uses literally it action like he has to take an action to dash and it just barely gets him over the wall, but he's coming, you guys. Okay, he's on his way.
Torminox hit the wall.
Could have had it all. Bowmin, that's your turn.
Okay. Fly is still up and running.
Fly
Right.
is still up and running, I believe. Yes.
Oh wait, I probably need to roll concentration on it
Oh,
though.
you sure do, actually. Yeah.
So yeah, I probably should do that.
I was gonna say that changes my outcome.
Ah, yeah, no, it's not.
You don't have fly anymore. Also, Jinarra, you're on the ground.
Fall.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I don't fall far, and I'm a monk, so I
Yep. Okay.
I don't get
Jinarra's like, throw me off a building next time. Like,
I'm sorry, Bowmin.
It's okay.
Bowmin is going to breathe very heavily and start just pulling out some of the arrows that were just embedded in him and just go,
Fucking porcupine.
Fucking no. I think I'm gonna retire after this.
I guess the only thing I can do that makes the most sense is I'm gonna just do a healing potion of greater healing. So we house rule that's max,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 20. No, that's 20 HP back up.
Great.
And Bowmin is going to step forth and hang out a little bit closer to Nyx.
Great.
And as a bonus action is going to use a spell that I haven't used until just now. His Holy Weapon spell. So,
Great.
super cool.
What does it look like?
He casts a spell, the dark axe that we got from the dragon's horde. It just starts to envelop in light around, and now the blade, the sharp parts of the blade are now glowing holy white light.
All right. Okay. That is Bowman's turn. Jinarra, that's your turn. It's gonna cost double movement to climb up that wall, but you can climb up that wall.
Can I climb up that wall? Where do these stairs go to?
They would let out like up here, but that would honestly be more movement.
Yeah, let me climb on up. How far can I get?
What's your movement?
My movement is
200.
Yeah, just about.
whoa, where is it? I think it's 40. It used to be right at the top.
It should be. I have 45 as your movement.
Yeah, that sounds right.
All right, so rounding to 20,
Yeah.
you can get
Yeah,
right
get me there.
Cool.
Cool. And then I'm going to
Cast Obliterate.
Exodia! Obliterate!
Obliterate! I have assembled all 5 pieces of the Exodia.
My grandpa's stack has no weak cards, Kyra. Alright, I'm done.
the guy that's climbing up right now who's closest to me, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on it. It needs to make a Dexterity 16 saving throw.
Okay, Dexterity 16. Let me check what he gets on this. Okay, that's an 8. So,
Close.
That fails.
and this is radiant damage.
Yep. That's 11 damage.
Great.
Am I still within 60 feet of you?
Me? Let's see. Yep, just.
I'm gonna do what I did before, and I'm gonna. Oh, that's only 1. Oh, I'm sorry. I heal you for 2.
Woohoo!
Hey,
Better than 1.
better than 1.
Which
All right. Nyx, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to run in a tail. I'm still on ruler. Hang on.
He is flying up in the air. As a reminder.
How high up in the air?
I would say like he's 15 feet up above the
Bowmin can throw her.
Just springboard off of Bowmin, as we practiced between last session and this session.
Yeah, in the middle of the fight. You took a little you were like, all right, everybody pause. Pause. We just need to practice some moves.
Gymnastics meet is this weekend. We need to get on.
I'd forgotten that. Grr.
You have guns.
I know. Yeah, but my guns aren't as cool as my
I know.
swords.
Your swords are very cool. Your swords are very cool.
All right.
I mean, if you have a way to teleport up to him, or if you think you can get the athletics check needed to get that height. But athletics, I don't believe, is Nyx's strong suit.
I mean, I can teleport, but it just seems like a stupid use of
Yeah, that's
that
fine. Go
piece
ahead.
of the orrery. All right.
You
I
are
will-
hidden, so you get to roll with advantage, and if you hit, you add your sneak attack.
I'm gonna shoot my. The other thing is that I can't do two weapon fighting. Ugh! Why does he have to be flying? Okay.
Well, do you have 2 small guns?
No, I have a revolver and a pistol, and the
Those-
revolver doesn't have.
I've let you do 2 weapon fighting with
Have you-
revolver and
It's
pistol.
been so long. Nyx forgot she had guns.
I know, the swords are really cool. The swords are really cool. I'm sorry that he's flying, but also I'm not that sorry that he's flying.
22 to hit.
That hits. Was that with advantage?
No.
So roll it just to see if you crit.
Well, it was better, but it wasn't a crit.
Okay, well, it hits. Go ahead and roll damage, add your sneak attack.
Right, 11 plus 14.
Great.
And Let's make sure there isn't something else that I want to do.
You could rehide. You
Yeah.
could fire again.
I'm gonna rehide.
Okay. Are you gonna move spots? Because otherwise he's kind of gonna guess that's where you are.
I'll come hide back.
Okay. You dash and duck across as you let off a shot, catching the Lich completely by surprise and blowing off the side of his undead face.
Good.
So his jaw is only half attached now, but he's
Right.
still preparing his spell.
Oh,
Speak-
half jaw.
Speaking of, it is his turn.
Nah.
He's going to let out a wail and unloose 4 arcane bolts of energy out of his hands.
Bleed way.
So let's see. He's gonna fire 1 at Artemis, 1 at.
Wait. I want to counter spell.
You can only counterspell 1 of these.
Damn it. Okay.
Great, I'll do the one going at me.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
counter spell one of them. Yeah.
Okay. 2 of them are gone. But the other 2, Penny, how does a wait. Does a 21 hit you?
Shield.
Shield. Okay.
No.
Okay. That's cocked. Okay. Bowman's 26.
Hits.
Okay.
Counterspell.
Huh?
I'll do counterspell.
Do you have the range to get the Lich with your counterspell? Because it's 60 feet. You do
Oh, nope,
not.
I
75.
do not. Never mind.
So, Bowman, you are going to take.
Probably should have saved Bowmin.
4? 4 seems fair.
Wait, didn't you take a health potion?
Yeah.
Okay.
You take 18
What type of damage is it?
acid damage.
Damn it. I can't uncanny dodge that because it was a spell, right?
It was I rolled to hit, so you can.
Okay, so I will uncanny dodge that.
Unless it has you. Oh, you have had your turn since last time you
Mhm.
used it. Yep,
So that's
half.
9?
So 18. I said. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9. Cool.
Great.
Are you still alive?
Yeah. Surprisingly.
Okay, and then the Lich is going to start flying over here. He can get here. Okay, our friend the Wobula is gonna go.
The Wobula.
Oh, whoa. That Wobowa.
This map is so big. I have not scrolled to see who the hell the Wobula is this entire time. Where is and what is the Wobula?
He's like the bottom
The
left.
little guy.
Where is the Obla?
He looks like a
Oh,
little
just the guy
fairy
hanging out in the
guy, a
house?
bunch of skulls.
Okay, he does have range to hit those of you at the top still, so he's gonna fire his 3 arrows. First one will be against Penny.
Okay.
Natural 20.
No.
Well, but why would you do that?
I can't believe you've done this.
That is the 3rd natural 20 you have rolled against me in the last 2 sessions.
Strategy.
I think it would make sense if we start spreading those out a little more, in my opinion.
So you take 38 piercing damage, plus an additional.
Damn, that's big.
Yeah. It's just
Oh,
one
natural.
Wobble.
Plus an additional 29 psychic damage.
Oh no! Goodbye, Penny.
Are you
Heading
out?
down.
She's got 7 hit points left.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
no.
fine.
Welcome to the club.
You're fine.
I don't have this thing where I can just always be at 1 hit point.
Fucking
I'm not
Bowmin
half orc. I'm a
invulnerability.
little girl.
The second arrow is coming for Bowmin.
Why?
I'm
But you're
pretty,
not in view, Nyx.
I'm pretty far. I'm pretty far back, and they're really far down.
Nyx yells, "Why is everyone else getting hit while they're
We
always
couldn't
hiding?"
see people when they
Yeah,
were
They
on
were
top.
further back on the wall than you
No,
guys
they
are.
weren't.
Yes, they were.
Roll the tape. All right.
Yeah, I'd like to see
The
the
Wobble is
courtroom.
also higher up than you guys were at the beginning.
Oh, I'm a wobble. I get special.
Oh, I'm a whoa. That's a 24 to hit, Bowmin.
Oh.
Okay, don't take it out
24.
on Sam, Beth. Just because you're mad.
He's joining in with the rest of you. All right.
Oh man.
That's 14 piercing damage.
Down.
Okay,
You
down.
have. Oh wait, no, you
I have
can't
one.
do that.
Oh wait, can I I can't dodge.
Oh.
I can't uncanny dodge this.
No, you already used your reaction to do that.
All
So
right.
you are unconscious. Okay. The third arrow is gonna go for Artemis.
This bitch, I have a cannon in the way.
Hey, how does an 18 sound?
It just hits.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
I have a cannon in the way.
There's a cannon in my way.
Fifteen
Yeah.
piercing damage plus
Everyone, get in the comments.
15 psychic damage.
If you guys think Ben's being bullshit, comment down below. Writes for us.
Okay, that's the Wobble's turn. It's now the fire guys' turns, so
You're
5
gonna swim to the
and
other side.
disappears.
Oh.
25, 30, dash, 35, 40. Okay, you see he's like peeking over the wall, but that was his full movement and action to get there. And this one will be able to similarly get here. But they're not on the wall yet. They're coming up over the wall.
I'm coming, so you better get this party.
And then the third one.
Other one.
10.
These things give off such cat energy.
All of the Wobula.
No,
No,
the
the
fire elementals. They look literally just like Daphne.
Yeah.
That's Daphne at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh damn, they do.
And the other red wizards are dead. Octavia, it's your turn.
Yep. I can't really help anybody else anymore because I used all of my good spell slots, so I'm gonna cast Greater Invisibility on myself.
Great.
And I'm gonna run the fuck away.
Us.
Great.
So I have to put like invisibility. Is that like a there? Yes.
Just delete your token.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run away. I'm trying to get like as far away as I possibly can.
Great.
I don't want to go off the map though.
Sure.
How long does it take for the orrery to get us out of here? Out of curiosity.
I will work on that.
All right. Penny, it's your turn.
Okay. How do the fire elementals probably look fine?
Yeah,
They haven't been hit.
one of
they
them's
do.
been hit a little bit, but yeah.
And like the Lich is probably looking fine.
Lich is looking pretty rough at this
He's
point.
looking pretty rough.
Looking pretty rough at this point.
He only has half jaw.
Yeah, he only has half jaw.
Okay.
Oh, but we never did on Nyx's last turn. We never did
You
the
meant-
thing.
There's another jaw.
Okay.
17 necrotic damage.
Okay. You don't have to do it.
I think I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb on the Lich.
All right. What type of damage?
I'm going to do
What damage?
Someone give me help!
Just pick one.
Radiant damage.
I was
Force
gonna say
damage.
lightning.
Yeah, do radiant because I use radiant.
Okay, then I will do
Right.
radiant. Okay, hold on.
And the lightning damage you did before seemed to be fine as well.
Wait a second. If this is not gonna hit though, then I'm not doing it.
Well, you have to roll.
I know, but I want to see if it takes.
Roll the hit first. Let's see if you hit.
I know, but it doesn't take half damage. That's my only thing. I don't think.
I have luck points if I need to use one for it, if you think it's gonna really do something.
Yeah,
good.
I mean, Chromatic Orb, I'm pretty sure is just a roll to hit. So it's just like
It is,
attacking.
but
It's just like attacking with your weapon.
yes, but my weapon has a plus 14 to hit.
Sure.
Okay,
I
well,
mean,
I'm
shoot
worried
him
about
3
nothing.
times then.
15 plus 9.
15 plus 9, that does hit. That's a 24.
Well, that's okay.
So is it radiant damage?
Yes.
Okay, what'd you get?
I got 8, 16, 24. 31, 36.
36 points of damage. Okay, you shoot this orb of radiant energy that flies around and slams into the Lich. He seems to be like gathering like burns on him from the radiant light that he's been hit with over the last couple of turns, but he's still floating there.
Can someone kill this guy? He's gonna kill me.
It's the Whites' turns.
Ugh, enough with the whites.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Hey, we really need to come up with a new name for these guys.
Enough with the white.
Because every
Okay.
time we complain about them, it seems like it's going to be an underlying issue and very easy to take out of context.
Oh,
Great.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
these guys don't have disadvantage.
Me watching the Oscars.
All right. The first one gonna make first 2 attacks against Artemis.
losers.
Fucking losers.
Losers.
First,
Oh, they're here now.
first attack is a non-natural 20 to hit.
I'll allow it.
So that is 10 piercing damage plus 5 poison damage.
Ouchie.
The second one was a 14 to hit.
Miss.
So you take
It
1
hits Bowmin's
arrow.
dead body instead.
Yeah, it flies over you. The second one is gonna shoot you as well. You're the closest guy.
Figures everyone's jealous of the hot one.
Yep.
You're also
That's 2
floating with the crown of
17s.
stars.
So, oh, both misses.
All right,
You said 17?
17. Speaking
Nice.
of the crown of stars, it is your turn.
The Crown Prince himself?
Crown Prince himself.
I'm going to step, I think, here to Bowmin. Just like check in on him real quick. Kneel down and say, I really wish you could see this because, I just look incredible. Don't die on me. And then I'm gonna step down to here, see the guy climbing up below. That puts me 30 feet from him, 30 feet from Lich and the 2 other fire elementals. We are going to steal wind strike
Go for it.
against all 4.
Okay,
Nice.
great.
So, and that will be, confirming I have the spells. I do. Oh, I have so many spells. Great. Okay, against the Litchy Boy. Oh, big. 14, 14, 20, 32.
Yeah, that hits.
Great. Fire elemental on the left. Jeez. Good. Plus 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, fire elemental climbing the dam. 24.
That hits.
And fire elemental on the right. 24.
That hits.
They're all hits. This is, oh geez, 60, 10. I'm just gonna hit the button again
Yep.
for math. I don't know where it throws the dice though. Someone else can look. Waiting. Oh, there it goes. But what number? It didn't tell me the number. Did someone else see the number?
41.
41. Thank you.
Okay, so
41 points of force
I believe
damage. Yeah.
correct.
And
Okay.
I will magically appear. Oh,
That one's dead. But if you wanted to appear there, you could. Okay.
yeah. I'm going to appear next to him. As some of the flames leave the fire elemental and are added to my crown.
Nice.
And then I am bonus action going to fire another of my motes from my crown
Okay.
at the Lich,
Go for it.
which I believe is also the plus 14. Yes. Oh, well, I needed it. 24 to hit.
That hits.
Oof. Okay. 40-12 again. Ooh, big. 11, 21, 27. 32 points of radiant damage.
All right. The Lich.
Oh, wait. He's Hexblade cursed. Which means there's an additional thing. There's a +6 to damage rolls.
That doesn't matter. I'm just gonna tell you it doesn't matter. The Lich has been battered and beaten and badly damaged. As you do the Steel Wind Strike, you disappear in a flurry of blades. One of the fire elementals is destroyed in the magical attack. The others are injured. You also slash into the Lich. As you land on the ground, you see the Lich's body is like starting to crumble over the lava. And it just says, "Do you really think defeating me matters? Oh, we will sow disorder in Waterdeep before we arrive. Your leader will lie dead. Your armies unable to organize themselves before we come. And it will mean nothing." And then you blast him with the energy from the crown, and he is vaporized.
Did you say leaders will die?
Your leader will die, is what he said.
Like our leader or Waterdeep's leader?
He was saying it in the context of attacking Waterdeep. But you don't know if that means your leader, like
Who
your
is our
group
leader?
leader, which there
What if
is.
he kills
Yeah,
the
who's our
president?
group leader?
Jinarra.
It's a democracy. Or an egalitarian society.
Jinarra.
Is Bowmin dead? Can we get Bowmin alive?
Yes.
Are we still in combat?
That's
Are we still in
Artemis's
combat?
turn.
Oh,
Well,
just kidding.
we're about to find out if we're still in combat.
I will, with my movement, rush over and get between I will stand defensively over Bowmin.
With that, with the Lich's death, the animating energy behind the whites is gone, and they crumble into piles of skeletons.
Classic
the
whites.
Whites are dead. The demons are still here, but are also no longer bound by the Lich's will. So, and it's the same thing with the fire elementals. So, what I'm going to do is when it gets to each of their turns, I'm going to basically roll to see if they care to keep fighting. The Tormanok, yeah, he doesn't care. He's going to just start. He climbs back over the wall and starts walking away. All right, Bowmin, I need a death saving throw from you.
First death save of this entire series.
Yeah. Also, real quick, the poison that was on the bolts shot by the whites. It was the poison of Thay. So I would like you to roll this with disadvantage.
Oh.
I can use my inspiration from last game on this, correct? From last
Yeah,
game.
I mean, it's been less than
Less than 10 minutes.
That's a plus 10? That's a D10?
It's a
It's
D10.
Plus 10. Great.
And this is a con save, correct?
No, it's just a flat roll. You don't add
Flat roll.
anything.
Sorry, I'm not used to being...
You're not used to it.
down.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
Am I gonna use it now? Yes. God. What's a good,
10
like, what's the threshold?
10 or higher.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. The low was 4.
Right.
Ooh. That's exactly 11. So
Okay, that's one success. You have one success.
Do I have to keep rolling or?
Nope, we get one per turn. So that's one success.
Great success.
Great success. But go ahead and mark on your character sheet that you have one success. Jinarra, it's your turn.
I'm going to if
Get
I
closer
heal
to
Bowmin,
me.
he's up, right?
If you can heal Bowmin, then yes.
Okay.
Get closer to me
So
so we can get the fuck out of here as quick as possible.
your movement's 45?
Yeah, I can get right to you. So I'm gonna get right to you, and I'll do the healing light. So yay! Finally, a good roll after those ones. All right, I hail you for 9.
I hate to do this, no you don't. Because the last spell that Bowmin took prevents him from healing until the Lich's turn.
Oh.
Oh no!
What if I wait? How do we wait?
It's not the Lich's turn yet. You can't heal Bowmin.
Can she hold it until it would be
She wouldn't know that until she tried.
Okay.
Sorry.
He's fine. He has one success. He's fine.
That's annoying.
Oh man.
If I hold an action, I have to choose what my action is, right?
Yeah.
We also those fire elementals might be coming at us. And who knows what the Wooble wants?
Who knows what the Woobala wants? I'm gonna have to roll for him.
Equal pay.
Oh my
A say in the
goodness,
stakeholder.
failed.
A retirement account.
401k. It's hard being undead.
I'm going
Never collect your retirement account.
I don't know. I'm going
And that's hell.
hold a sacred flame in case one of them attacks us.
Great. Nyx.
I didn't think I was gonna actually be able to describe this, but in the last 6 seconds, can I have been, while I was hiding, working on this cannon that I am by? Um, and can I
Okay.
point it at the guy that's uh coming up the dam, the
Sure.
waterfall?
Sure. Yeah.
And can I hold the spell shatter to come out of it if it like as an artificer doing artificer things and like
Gotcha. You're gonna cast shatter
cast
through
shatter
the
through the
cannon,
cannon
and you're holding that for
if
what?
he attacked.
If he attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Or if he comes any closer. Like
Right. So this would be the Lich's turn. Bowmin is officially able to be healed. Wobula's turn. Let's roll to see if he's interested.
Just walk away, Wobula.
Don't be a bitch.
If you can walk, I don't know.
He's not interested. He's gonna start walking away. He can go find souls somewhere else on the plane of fire.
Looking for souls, but not his own soul.
Fire elementals. They're also not interested.
cool.
They're gonna start swimming away through the lava. Okay. Now you are out of combat because nobody else is interested.
Heal Bowman.
Healing word.
Heal
Yeah,
Bowmin.
healing word for Bowman.
Okay.
Octavia! Octavia, where'd you go?
I will drop my invisibility and walk over to my friends.
Do you still have the dragon staff?
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
Thank you.
You did a lot.
You-
You guys like you learned a lot when we were gone.
You were
Way
gone
more than
for
we
a
learned.
long time. It seems like you've learned a lot too. And she just keeps like darting her eyes over to Artemis, like, the fuck is up with this costume?
Still crown blazing.
Lean over to Penny. What happened to Artie?
I don't know. Somehow his ego got worse, even though he went through like a transformation of like, being more in tune with life and society, but he's still the ego is a problem. Especially because everyone was calling him like a king and a prince when we were in Oiko, so that was cool.
I'm gonna help Bowman to his feet.
Yeah.
Come here, old man. You're not getting away that easily.
Okay, I guess I am an old man now.
Are you still really low on health?
I'll don't
I
worry.
gave him 7.
I'll be fine. Ugh. Is the Lich still around?
No.
9 health to Penny.
Looks like we may have done it.
Should we
We
go
got black stuff.
home?
Who here is less than half?
No.
All right.
I will say, by the way, at this point, you guys haven't been here very long.
But we
It's
can
been
go home.
really, really hot here.
Mhm.
We can go home and then heal.
At this point, I want everybody to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh,
Ben, we're tired.
Yeah,
Everyone is
you
near-
might be more tired if you fail.
everyone's nearby Bowman, so +5.
Okay, good.
We love being nearby Bowman.
Always good to be nearby.
Icon.
All right, Nyx,
20.
20. Bowman,
Also 20.
also 20. Octavia,
15.
18. Jinarra,
18.
18. Matt, Artemis,
28.
28. Penny,
Also 28.
28. Everybody succeeds, but if you would have failed, you would have taken a level of exhaustion.
Petty, you can go ahead and take 85 points of healing.
Hello? Why did you have that and you just died? Why didn't you give yourself 85 points of healing?
Because it's an action.
So why didn't you give yourself? Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
In
I
action.
know a sequence
Sorry,
of
make that 75, not 85.
Okay, thank you.
We can say that you would have gotten the sequence for
Oh, okay.
Amos's tower.
Okay, because I do think it would be really funny to show up in Waterdeep, not like exactly where we want to be, because that's the thing with plane shift is you kind of end up near where you want to be, but not exactly where you want to be, and then have to use the turn-by-turn directions, the like GPS.
Well, if
portion
you
of the
prefer, you
orrery.
could do that.
I don't. But if we can just go there, that's fine.
Okay, you can just
We
go.
appear back in the Wilmington house.
Yeah. Or actually, it's back in time too, because it's not exact. And we see ourselves break into the desk.
Whoa!
No. All right. Nyx
play some of the
Nyx casts plane shift. You blink out of existence. You are, violently shunted through interdimensional space, and then suddenly the spell ends, and you all find yourselves in Amos's wizard tower at his teleportation circle. As you arrive, sort of like stumbling, you can smell coming in through the door, sort of the smell of it was raining when you left Waterdeep. So you can still smell that rainstormy smell wafting in through the door because there's a hole in the side of Amos's wizard tower. As you arrive, you also hear a gong sound somewhere else in the wizard tower, and then bursting in through the door is Octavia's mom, wand drawn, and then she sees it's you all, and she puts her wand in a little holster she has on her hip. Oh, all right. You're back. You got the staff. Oh, thank the gods. Okay. Well, come downstairs. We should. I'm sure Amos will want to hear your report. You're led out of the teleportation room and down into the dining room. Sort of looking through the open archway, you can see the sitting room is a flurry of activity as Amos's, staff of unseen servants are trying to get all the furniture back in place, make repairs. You haven't been gone that long, only a few minutes.
Yeah.
But you see that the unseen servants have draped some sheets over the giant hole in the tower's wall for now, to keep out the rain as best they can. Amos is sitting at the end of the table. He has reading glasses on as he's looking through a bunch of papers and then writing notes and handing them to unseen servants and saying, deliver this to the open lord. Thank you. Writes another one, and sees you all enter. You're back. How'd it go?
We
Easy.
did it.
Oh, well done. That's a relief. At least Vikander won't be able to enter the city directly.
Do we has the location where we usually keep the staff been restored? Or do we have a new place?
I can find a different place to keep it if you would prefer, or I honestly think it might be safer in your hands if you'd like to hang on to it yourself. Up to you. I know you've wielded this staff in battle before. You'd be welcome to do it again.
Bowman's gonna ask, how's the state of the staff? It took a lot of damage. Is it cracked, or is there anything wrong with it, or is it fine?
I'm gonna hand it over.
Yeah, Amos takes it. He sort of pulls down his reading glasses as he's like looking it over. He casts a couple spells. You can see like there are like these thick cracks that are still in it, but you can see that they're like slowly closing. The natural magic of the staff is restoring it. It should, within the hour, be back in pristine condition. That's the nice thing about magic items. Unless they're destroyed in a very particular way, they tend to hang on. Particularly artifacts such as this. Again, Octavia, the choice is up to you. You can hang on to it if you would like to keep it yourself. Otherwise, I can find an interdimensional hidey hole to keep it in for the time being.
Could you store it for just for now?
I can do that.
If you had to choose who, quote unquote, our leader was.
Artemis, is this really the right?
No, I'll allow
No,
it.
we all know. Sorry, let me put away my crown for a second. This goes for a couple more minutes. I actually don't know how long this goes.
Crown of Stars is a very impressive spell. Very
Thanks.
good.
Okay, well, we all did impressive things during the fight. They just didn't have lasting vanity effects.
I am not disputing that the rest of you are powerful.
My question though is the Thalich, before we killed him, made a vague threat that the wizards were going to kill, quote unquote, our leader.
Well, could mean a couple of different things. I mean, as for the Lich, if you destroyed his body, he's gone for now. I assume his soul stone, or it depends on what exactly he calls his, but liches, as part of ascending to lichdom, put part of their soul into a physical object. The accepted name, general name for them is soulstone, although you may have heard other terms for it, but regardless. So he's not gone for good, but it will take him time to reconstitute. So that lich, at least, shouldn't be a problem for now. But the Red Wizards of Thay have many liches among their number, so...
Yeah.
How did this all happen? They were able to infiltrate the city and come all this way?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. But to answer the question about the leader first, and then let's talk about how this happened.
Artemis crosses his fingers behind his back for Thaddeus Wolf.
I know, right? Yeah.
I mean, it depends, right? If I were in the shoes of Saztam, the leader of the Red Wizards of Thay, and I were coming for a leader to try to destabilize things for presumably trying to take over Waterdeep, I would go for whoever's death would cause the most chaos, would make it most difficult to organize effective resistance to my conquest. I would say that would be probably the president. He is here right now. And I'm sure Saztam knows it.
Okay, well, I definitely can't show up with a crown on my head talking to him.
I don't know, maybe you could.
No, but I do think it is worth arranging a meeting with him. Although, based on the last time you met with him, perhaps he may not be so enthusiastic to see you. Perhaps I can Perhaps we should have you meet with the Open Lord first. She can almost certainly get you in with the president. They're not necessarily on good terms either, but she is, still the Open Lord of Waterdeep, so...
What time of day is it?
It's middle of the
Middle of
night,
the
like
night.
3 a.m.
Also, do we know how long ago did Jinarra's parents tell us that a big dragon was heading this way?
Like literally
Like an hour and a
Like-
half
hours
ago?
ago.
Yeah, like an hour and a half ago. Yeah, 2 hours, somewhere in there.
But he can't get in, right?
No, as long as the Red Wizards didn't take a detour, tap him with the staff and say, "You can come into the city now." No.
Seems
They were trying to
unlikely.
destroy it.
Right. That's my assumption as well. Trying to
Mm.
destroy it because that would theoretically allow all dragons into the city. And perhaps Fearkindler has some kin
Some
or some
backup.
other dragons that he has disturbed. I know
A
we all...
baby.
Well,
Well-
we did meet one of his daughters down.
You did meet one of his daughters.
We killed her, right?
Yes. No, well, I don't know.
Didn't a cave-in happen?
At any rate,
That sounds like season 1 information.
And you can, if you want, go ahead and stream it all here on YouTube.
Here on
You
YouTube.
find out and let us know in the comments.
Now, to address the question of how this happened, that's what I'm trying to figure out as well. This tower has many arcane defenses. It shouldn't have been possible for the Red Wizards to just get in.
I'm gonna like pull on his robe and like
Mm.
motion him
Yeah.
down. Do you have a spy?
I can't rule out the possibility, but it is also possible that they arrived via my teleportation circle. So they would have had to have known the circle's sigil.
That's how we got here.
That's how you got here. Yes, there could have been a traitor that reported it, but it's also possible they found out some other way.
Who else knows what your sigil looks like?
Well,
I'm gonna need a list of everyone.
Does Thaddeus Wolf know?
Thaddeus Wolf does not know my teleportation circle sigil.
That'd be best case scenario if he was the
That little raccoon that got caught out here earlier, does he know?
Could people be scrying?
He knew, yes, that little raccoon. You
We have to kill the raccoon.
No, I trust him. Felocial, of course, knows. Octavia knows.
Ben, just
No.
because, can I insight check?
Octavia's mom or Amos?
Amos.
Yeah,
Just
make an insight check.
to make sure that
Yeah.
it's been some time.
Sure.
We haven't been here for a little bit.
Could
That's
be
a
a mind
full-
player.
Oh,
That's a 12.
He just seems like he's really trying to think of who else could know, and he's at a moment he says, "Well, in order to get the teleportation circle put in, I did have to register it with the former Black Staff.
Oh,
But you
well,
all killed her.
But who
But
knows?
she could have told anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, she was working with Vierkindler.
Right.
Sorry.
And I mean, she was working with Birkenler.
Yes, I suppose that's true. Well, I will have to deface the sigil to prevent any future arcane intrusion. Yes,
Just like add a little curlicue at the end or something.
well, it's not really how it works. I have to actually damage the sigil because it's permanent. So
Could you make a new one? Because like your
I
black
would have to make a new one, which will take a fair bit of time to do. Permanent teleportation circles take a long time to install. But
Are there any other
a small price to pay.
teleportation circles in key government buildings that maybe should also be
No,
changed?
no teleportation circles in key government buildings. There was one in the old Blackstaff Tower, but that building's no longer in use. So
But that could be a way of them getting inside.
it could be. I can send someone down to deface that teleportation circle as well.
Can you use a different word? Because deface seems really like, whoa.
That's the term, but damage.
That works.
Deactivate.
Fuck up.
Yeah, I like fuck up best.
Okay. I can send somebody down to fuck up
Thank you.
the teleportation circle over at the
Deface
old
just seems
Blackstaff
so
Tower.
like, I don't even know. Just
It's
But
too
that's
aggressive.
what it is.
it's an aggressive word.
And
which
fuck up isn't?
No, of
Fuck
course
up
not.
seems more normal.
Okay.
At this point, Felocial says, if I may interject, Amos, I can take care of that. I, of course, know my way around the old Blackstaff Tower, so
Insight check.
Yeah, what's
Insight.
going on here?
insight.
14.
She's just offering to be helpful.
Can I detect thoughts on her?
Sure.
Everyone's
It's just
upset.
Octavia's mom.
Her
floating around.
surface level thoughts are an overwhelming relief that Octavia is still alive.
Aw.
But you can be a traitor and happy that your daughter's alive.
Well, that's what you're getting with the surface level. If you want to probe deeper, she will know. But
I know. Can I insight check Octavia?
yes,
It's Octavia the
against Octavia's deception, I guess, just to set a base DC.
Or persuade.
Okay.
Passive deception because she's
Dirty
She's
20.
not trying to lie. It's just a passive deception, I guess. Yeah.
22. 22.
Nothing seems off about Octavia.
Okay. Now I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
I don't know. I'm scared.
Okay, none of these-
Everything is normal.
Everything's fine. Felocial just squeezes Octavia's shoulder, nods at the rest of you, and then makes her way out to go take care of the teleportation circle at the Blackstaff's Tower.
What if it's not Octavia and that's why she smells different?
Hmm.
Oh my
Wait, why does
You
she
made
smell
up the
different? Is
fact
that
that
Thing
canon?
that you
smelled
interjected
different.
into the world?
Is that canon or is
canon
that
in
just
my
something
world.
you did?
That is just something that Artemis said.
Hey, it's canon now. Octavia changed.
Great. She changed her perfume.
Changed perfumes in the amount of time that they were gone. Maybe
It's
they
going in the
discontinued
notes.
her old perfume and she had to
It's going in the
do
notes.
something new.
Is that
Octavia
Ocean
changed her
Breeze?
perfume.
Okay. Amos says, yes, I think that the best course of action will be to bring you to Leishana tomorrow, and we can talk about getting you in front of the president to, discuss what has happened. He, as much as I loathe to say it, should be kept abreast of what is happening and also probably should be.
But it's not like a crime if we didn't tell anyone, right?
Penny.
Does that fall under
Penny,
treason?
he
literally said he was gonna sue us.
Do you want to make it easier for Fearkindler to get into the city? Because that was one of the things that the Lich said would make it easier for Fearkindler to get into the city.
Whatever.
Fearkindler himself cannot enter the city. So that is what you have accomplished tonight. And an extremely well done job. But obviously, if he's working with the Red Wizards, they can amass, I'm sure, quite an effort to attack the city within. So I think it is worth warning the president. I don't know how immediate the danger is. He is well guarded, but we'll try to move quickly. That said, it is after 3 a.m. You all look pretty rough.
No, it's fine.
So perhaps it's best we call it for the night. And then where will you be staying tonight?
Everybody looks at Artemis.
Well, Jinarra also has a mansion.
They can stay with me.
And then
And
Nyx
Octavia
looks
has
at-
a place.
Nyx
Like
looks at Artemis.
everybody has a place in town.
Also, your families are here.
Yeah,
you might want to go
actually, you know what?
home.
I do really want to go make sure everybody's okay.
It's-
Say
Well,
hi.
It is quite late. We could go in the morning, so you're not waking up your families. You can
Oh,
all stay
I'm
with me.
definitely gonna sneak in and just be there and act like I've been there the whole time in the morning.
Well, then perhaps we will reconvene
Okay.
here in the morning.
Sure. Time? Because it's 3 a.m. right now.
Yes, let's say 10 a.m.
Let's make it 11.
Let's
I
make
know,
it noon.
Amos.
I gotta get home
Okay.
and then also get back here. And if
I
you
got a shower.
I haven't seen
Brunch?
you in months.
Okay. Meet
Well?
back here at noon.
Is that like a hard noon or like a soft noon?
I think given the pressing business at hand, it should be a hard noon.
That's
I'll-
fair. That's why I asked. I just
I'll
want to
be
know.
here. I'll be here at 11:45 at the latest.
All right. Well, let me show you out. And he, leads you to the door. The rain has stopped.
Wait, real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry, so we just fought a bunch of undead. Just in case they're still in the city, I do want to just see if there's anything around us. I'm just gonna do a quick. Divine Sense can do undead, right?
Yep. Undead, fiends, I think Fae as well.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do that real quick.
Okay. So yeah, as you're stepping out of the door, Amos has sort of walked you, or is walking you guys out of his tower. You trigger that divine sense, and there is an undead presence nearby. You look over, you see basically a white, similar to the ones that you just fought, crossbow trained at Amos. You're the only one who notices.
I'm gonna quickly just jump in front of Amos. I can't uncanny dodge this, or can I? Because it's a reaction.
It's inside his tower?
This is a reaction to you to get in front of him. He's walking you out.
Okay.
Oh.
What I get for thinking about brunch.
20 hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay. First attack, then this would have gone on Amos. But instead is going on Bowmin. 10 piercing plus,
I mean, I'm down.
15 poison. Nope, 10 poison, sorry. The second attack,
Jinarra would definitely jump in front.
you didn't get her, but this is all happening too quick for you to get your reaction off, so.
That's we
Another
would be in our position when we fire.
22 to hit.
Mm.
So that's
That goes
that's
to
two
Amos.
failed death saves.
Wouldn't that have just gone to Amos?
It's kind of a rapid fire deal. Just
Double barrel crossbows.
yeah.
While it's happening, are we able to like passively perceive
You
where
can
it's
see
coming
see
from?
it now.
Okay.
Third attack. This is guy's a little different. He's a different guy. He's using different weapons. He's similar to the wights you fought before. Third attack, third death save. Bowman's dead. Amos is going to cast a spell in that direction. All of you can also do something against.
I would like to run at him.
Go for it. Run at it.
Somebody stay with Bowmin.
What are you doing when you
Oh,
close?
how far away is he?
You can close.
Okay, I'm taking out my swords and I'm going at him. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna attack with, so that's I don't know, 31 to hit.
That hits.
I don't get my sneak attack, do I?
No.
My
Amos cast a lightning bolt at it.
That's 12 points of damage, and then 2-weapon with the baleful talon. Well, yeah.
And how
No.
much damage did you say?
Sorry, 12.
12 damage.
We're gonna
Okay,
use the
so
rapier offhand. Can I? Shit.
what?
I doubted that I could get a 19 or a 20 to use the baleful talon to use extra things.
I'll let you use the baleful talon if you
Okay.
want to use the baleful
Well, is
talon.
necrotic damage going to do anything to him if he's undead?
It'll be straight damage.
He's resistant to necrotic.
But he still takes some damage?
He would still take some
Okay.
damage.
All right. We'll do that. So that's 3 plus half of 18. So 9. So another 12.
Okay. He's still standing. Everybody else can do something though before it goes back.
I'll shoot in that direction.
Okay.
Is it just one attack or 3?
You can take a full action now.
Okay.
This is initiative E without rolling initiative.
Okay. The lowest is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Okay. So that's 22, 18, and 21.
It's dead.
Bowmin?
Bowmin, you feel the life leaving you. You have a moment of clarity here before you die.
Looks around. Who didn't run off or
Everybody else is around you. Nyx is the only one that ran off. But she's hurrying back, we'll say.
Can I drag the body with me?
Yeah. I'm going to take you a little longer, but
yeah.
Well, I said I wanted to retire after this. Artemis, Come here.
I'm like pulling out diamonds.
Don't waste it. I know you want to. There's way more opportunities to help the others. Please.
That's crazy. Just lie back. I'll bring. Yeah.
And he touches your shoulder and he goes,
It'll be fine. Oh, you're so cold. Here. Take this. It saved me for a couple years.
drapes his overcoat that has a portable hole over Artemis. He goes,
We'll see you again. Don't worry.
and Bowmin just passes.
Bowmin passes. In this moment, Octavia would recall a bit of lore about the poison of red wizard weapons that they prevent resurrection.
I'll go over to Artemis and just put my hand on his shoulder, because if he's like fumbling for diamonds or anything, there's nothing we can do.
Bowmin. As your spirit leaves your corporeal form, you see your friends gathered around your body. You're at peace. You died saving someone. But you know they're still in danger. But there's nothing you can do now. And you drift away. And you find yourself in some form of the beyond. You've heard all sorts of different stories about the different places your soul can end up. You are in a misty battlefield. Weapons around you. And it's familiar. You were here once. At the end of the war.
Why did I know I was gonna come back here?
Oh, wouldn't that be something? The last survivor is finally with us. Soldiers start appearing out of the mist in old Cormyrian armor. Zamark, one of them says, a halfling. A survivor. Welcome at last. Survivor no more, though.
I guess not.
Another soldier steps forward, taller than you, a bugbear. And you return here to us now. The one who lived while we rotted away, while Cormyr rotted away. Why are you here?
Let me set something straight. Not a day went by that I didn't hope that I was back in that field with all of you. But I had to live. I had to carry on your stories. No one else would. I looked over the people that you forgot. The people that forget your name. They know it because of me. I am here just because I failed. But I beg of you, Is there a way that I can go back?
Make a persuasion check.
Sure, yeah.
Why not?
Good thing Bowmin has plus 1 million. Ooh, nat 20. First fucking nat
Wow,
20 of the
nice.
season for
Nice.
me.
A third soldier steps forward. A dragonborn. A great evil stirs upon the face of the world. Foul necromancers. A dragon whose very might is tearing apart the multiverse. What remains of Cormier will die if they get their way.
I ask you all to prevent that. I ask you to help me.
And what would you suggest? We are dead. You're dead.
Give me your strength. I'll come back, and I promise you, once I am done, I will go back here. I will come back here, and we can all rest. Cormier is gone as a country, but not the people, which mattered the most. Help me rise and remind these fools of what Cormerian steel tastes like.
Make another persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah, cool. Ah. Well, I'm keeping that one. 17 plus persuasion. Oh, fuck, I forgot Bowmin has great persuasion. That is a 28.
28. Beast of Ice. Very well. We will help you save the... We will help you save the world and what remains of Cormier in it. But when it is done, we are all resting at last, including you. I would recommend getting your business in order while you can.
Thank you. And trust me, we will save the world. We'll fight for those that have of the loved ones that you have left behind. We will fight and save the children who will never know your name. We'll fight for your stories that will be carried on for generations after this.
Let's see. And with that, you feel a tug on your soul. And Bowman's eyes open. He's alive. But he's not breathing. And that is where we'll end tonight's episode. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.